What's up? What's up in the boom room right here? Going to the Errol Spence fight. Got it all connected. The crew, I got the crew with me. Headed to the fight. See this Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence. Holla at your boy.
Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia.
It's Errol. He said Errol Spence, then it's Mikey Garcia.
This is Errol Spence.
And we going to the fight, baby, all the way. Yo, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Boom Room right here at Gully's Barbershop. Yo, what's happening? All my subscribers, all my likes, my comments, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, gotta get right to it. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I went to the Errol Spence fight. The Errol Spence fight, man. Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. When I tell y'all, it was an event. It was my first professional boxing match that I ever been to. I mean, when I tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I had a wonderful, great time. It was so exciting. Oh man, I mean, I got some videos that I'm gonna show y'all. I was so excited, man. Y'all gotta check this out, man, for real. Seriously. Check this out. What's up, baby? What's up at the stadium, baby? See Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. What's happening? We in this thing. Oh, shit. We in this thing, man. We in this thing right here. Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. We in this thing. Puma down, baby. Mr. Puma, man. Mr. Success, all that. What's happening in it? Everybody was like, wow. It was just something about that night, man, was so amazing. People were just, I never seen nothing like it. I've never been to Vegas to see a fight, so I can't compare it to anything. But it felt like you was at a real Cowboys game, like the Cowboys playing their rival, like the Eagles or the Giants or Pittsburgh. It was amazing. I can't even really explain how much fun and the enjoyment that I had. Friends of mine actually bought the tickets. I had to pay them back, of course. And I was so shocked and surprised at how good of a show it was that night. Amazing. Jerry Jones, I salute you. Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia put on a great fight. Great fight. Errol Spence is the truth, baby. Hey, Errol Spence is the truth, man. Listen. I knew he was going to win. That wasn't no problem of just me thinking he wasn't going to win. I knew he was going to win. No problem. But my thing was how he was going to win. Did I say it was going to be a knockout or a stoppage? Yes, I did say that. I did have a thought process, 8th, 9th round knockout or stoppage. I did say that. That was in my mind. I thought that. But once I got to see what really Errol Spence was doing, it made a lot of sense. It made a whole lot of sense just to beat him up. Beat him up real bad. Beat him up so bad that he doesn't win a round. Nobody even I think they gave him one round. One. That was the first one. And I don't know. You know, you can get that. That's a split to me. But if you looked at the whole tape, man, it was amazing how he didn't win a round. Got punished. And he said that the punches wasn't hurting. Man, please. Them punches was hurting. I can see it. When you start to flinch and you do that on set down on your punch, nah, man, it's hurting. It's really hurting. I was just so shocked. And what was so amazing to me was like there was one guy, Latino guy, he was sitting there, he was betting people on the fight. And I was like, shoot, you know, that's right on my alley to take a bet. I didn't bet. One of my partners did, he betted. But the guy lost like $1,000 that night. And it was people that was like, yo, let's bet. You know, it was just like it was crazy. I never seen nothing like it. I thought I was at a gambling shack the way people was actually betting on the fight right in front of you. It's just like, it's just nothing. I I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, what? Ain't nobody do no shit like that. Yeah, they bet right there, buddy. Yeah, it's real deal. It's like, yeah, we hustling, baby. We hustling. We some hustlers. We betting on the fight, whether you win or I, it doesn't matter. Where your money at? If you talk all that shit, where the money at? And that's how they was, man. It was great. I enjoyed it. I love that type of atmosphere. I like the challenge. I will say, everybody said, well, I got respect for Mikey Garcia. He took on the challenge. He went up 2 weight classes to fight Errol Spence. Was the dumbest shit that you ever want to do. Why would you do that? You took a risk on getting beat. You wasn't going to win against Errol Spence. There is no way in the world y'all can fix it in your mind and say that this guy's going to move up 2 weight classes to beat Errol Spence. It's not going to happen. No. Best thing for him to do that I would have saw if I was Mikey Garcia, I would have fought Crawford first. I really would have. My team, I would have went to my team and said, hey, I want Crawford first. Give me Crawford first. And if I beat Crawford, I go after Errol Spence. That really would have happened. And it would have been 60 to 70,000 people if he would have beat Terrence Crawford. Well, that would have been my decision for my fighter. I never would have stepped into the ring with Errol Spence. Never. That's something that you just don't do. You don't step in the ring with a guy that size and boxing ability. If you felt like the guy could box just the same as you and you was just one step better than him, why not think about what you're doing? I know you want the money. You could have made almost the same amount of money with Terrence Crawford than you would with Errol Spence. Yeah, I do believe this. I do believe this. It was just, it made sense to me. I never would have had my fighter to take that type of fight. That's a risk. That's something that you can really, really get hurt. And if that happens that way, then what about your career after that? So my thing, why would you take the risk of fighting this big guy and not take the risk of fighting somebody that was close to your size, that people wanted to see you fight before you even, Errol Spence even came a household name? Why not take the fight with Terrence Crawford? I don't know. But I tell you what, you did a good job. You hung in there. Yeah, you didn't get knocked out. You lasted 12 rounds, which was great. But you're beat up. You'll never be the same. I will pay to see your next fight, Mikey Garcia. I really will, because I want to see how you're going to overcome your loss. I want to see how much you're going to progress, what did you learn, how you're going to fight, who you're going to fight, and how you're going to fight on your next fight. I can't wait to see it. I still think you're very skillful. I think you're very good. Big ups to Mikey Garcia. I really do. It was crazy, man. We had some friends of mine when we was there at the fight. It was cool because Mikey, it was this guy. He just really was in love with Mikey Garcia. But I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. Kind of rambling about that a little bit, but let me say this. One thing I didn't like. I didn't like the mix of the races when Mexicans fight blacks. I kind of have a chip on my shoulder about that. For one, let me say this. The Mexican community, Latino community, Mexican community, Hispanic community, whatever, how you want to say it, you do support your fighters. I will say that. But I will say this too. Blacks, African Americans, we support our fighters as well. We really do. I didn't like the fact that it's okay for the Hispanics to like us when it comes to the Cowboys or any other football team, because there was a lot of Cowboy fans that came there with Latinos, and the Hispanic community came there with Cowboy jerseys on because they was at the Cowboy Stadium. But what bothered me is how cool we are with y'all because we do have a Cowboy jersey on, and you're not cool with us because a Hispanic is fighting a black man. That is what I don't like. I don't like the way y'all jump ships on that shit. I don't like it. That shit was foul to me. Yo, beat his motherfucking ass. Beat his ass. Saying all that crazy shit. You know, I don't like that. It become very racist to me. And maybe just because this is my first professional fight, I took it that way. You can say that. But I'm saying this to y'all. I didn't like it. To me, it's unfair. But it's okay when we both got on a Cowboy jersey and you'll buy me a drink and I'll buy you a drink. But as soon as a black man steps in the ring with a Mexican, you don't like me. What? It's a boxing match, dude. It's about you supporting that person. It's not the fact that I don't like Mikey Garcia. I just don't want Mikey Garcia to lose. I mean, to win. So how you disrespect me on the fact that I'm watching a boxing match, but you cool with me if I got on a Cowboy jersey? Man, fuck that shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe it's something I need to learn. Maybe it's something I need to get used to. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like that. I really didn't. I don't like that racist shit. You know, if your boxer want to win, that's cool. But for you to talk shit like that, just because a Mexican is fighting a black man, dude, that ain't cool. That ain't cool to me. Maybe it's cool to y'all. It ain't cool to me. I didn't like it. But anyway, had to get that off my goddamn chest. So, but anyway, Errol Spence, man, great fighter. I knew he had it in him. I knew what I really was looking for the stoppage, to be honest with you. The knockout, it's hard to knock out a Hispanic. I don't care, Latino, Hispanic. Them suckers is hard to knock out because they will fight to the end. They will fight until the end. And that's how they fight. I got a lot of respect for that. A lot of respect for that. And it's cool. But what all I'm saying is that Errol Spence put on a great dude. I became a bigger fan ever since this fight right here. I have watched this fight at least 10 to 12 times on YouTube. I have watched this fight over and over because it was so phenomenal. And it's like, it was just like a boxing lesson. Like, I'm going to punish you and I'm going to let the world see that I'm going to punish you. I'm better than you. You say you better than me? You say you got this, you got that? No, you don't. I'm going to show you that I cannot box you. I can show you that I got a very high IQ in this ring. He showed everything. Everything. And I love that about Errol Spence, man. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Y'all, I mean, you got to see some of the videos I'm going to put out there, too. So, you know, you got to check it out, man. That's all I'm saying. You got to check it out. That's all I'm saying. It was, oh, man, so great. Great. I mean, when I say great, great. Loved it, man. When I say love this, man, I'm going back to I'm telling you, anytime they have a boxing match right here in Dallas, I want to fly to Vegas to go to one, too. I know that's going to probably cost me a little money. That's okay. I'm willing to save up to go to that. But great time. Jerry Jones, you the man. Errol Spence, you the truth. I loved it, man. I will not miss another boxing match in Dallas, Texas, period. Hands down. I don't care who's coming. I'm going because Jerry Jones knows how to put on a show. Jerry Jones knows how to put on a show. Errol Spence, man, I can't wait to meet Errol Spence. I cannot wait to meet Errol Spence, man. I got some questions. I want to meet this guy because this guy, I think is, and I don't like to say the next Mayweather or anything like that. Errol Spence is Errol Spence. I think this is just a new wave, new face, and it's going to be the Errol Spence era. I do believe that. I don't look at like you're taking over the Mayweather era. No, I just think it's going to be an Errol Spence era. Mayweather had his time. He did all that he can do. This is going to be a Errol Spence era. Hands down. That's just how it is. No, nothing else said. Errol Spence is the truth. Total truth. Hands down. Y'all, I can't wait till y'all see the rest of the stuff that I'm finna put on here. It is amazing. I loved it. I had a great time, and I hope to see Errol Spence fight again. Do I want to see Errol Spence fight Mikey Garcia? Do I want to see Errol Spence fight Manny Pacquiao? Yes, but no. I would like to see it because I know that he can make a lot of money. I want to see this guy make 30, 40, 50 million fight Manny Pacquiao. Love to see that. I think 60,000 to 70,000 people will come to see Errol Spence fight Manny Pacquiao. I really believe that. But I'm a true Manny Pacquiao fan. I don't want Manny Pacquiao to step into the ring with a 28-year-old that skilled and get hurt on his way out. I don't want that. I don't want to see him fight that because of that reason. The money reason, yes, I want to see Errol Spence make that money. I would love to see Errol Spence make that money. But I don't want that for Manny Pacquiao. Don't want it. Do I want to see Errol Spence fight Sean Porter? No. Don't want to see it. Why? Why? Why would I want to see that when I saw Sean Porter on his last fight lose, really? They gave it to him. I don't want to see him fight Sean Porter. What for? It's not. Why would I go from 20 million back down to 8 or maybe 5 just to fight Sean Porter for a belt? Nah. He'll lose that belt. Fight the winner of that's going to beat Sean Porter. Fight that winner because there's no reason to fight him. Why? Fight somebody that's coming up in the ranks that's finna win in the next month and fight them in August. Give them a chance because there's no reason. I will fight another Mexican. I wouldn't fight a Sean Porter. Why? It doesn't make sense. I'm not finna drop my money down just for a belt. Why? Let him build. He has to build himself up, man. Sean Porter don't have followers. If you look at the last fight Sean Porter had, they had, 6,000, 7,000 people that came to see him fight? No, I'm not doing that. Are you serious? I'm Errol Spence. I fight bigger people. I fight the name. If it makes sense on paper for his business, that's who I fight. I don't sit around and fight somebody just for a belt to make $5 million. No. If I'm not guaranteed 10 or more, I'm not fighting Sean Porter. It just makes sense. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. It doesn't make sense for a belt that he's gonna lose anyway. Because Garcia gonna come back and get that belt from Sean Porter. I do believe that. I believe that that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. And Thurman is gonna come back and probably fight Sean Porter. If I was Thurman, I'd take the belt from him. That's what I would do if I was Thurman. I'd take the belt from him. So I wouldn't, man. Errol Spence, you don't have to fight Sean Porter, man. That's like you said. It's no draw, man. Make your money, man. Put somebody in the ring that you know is gonna draw people, that's gonna make the money, instead of just saying, "Oh, I went." Nah, man. Please don't do that shit. You don't need that belt. That belt gonna be long gone. Sean Porter or Mikey Garcia gonna get that belt, and then you gonna fight. Period. So, on that note, hey, you gonna see. I'm gonna post some videos of me at the fight. Yeah, it's gonna be live, y'all. Hey, I appreciate everybody, man. Keep subscribing, man. Keep liking me, man. Comment if you want. I really appreciate it, man. Subscribe right here in the Boom Room with Adrian Gully, a.k.a. Mr. Puma, man. You see it. Oh.
I'm at the fight, baby.
Mr. Puma,
at the fight.
You see it.
Last round. Last
right
round,
here in
baby.
the face, man.
Last
in
round.
the Boom Room, Adrian Gully.